Welcome to Mac 2311 for engineers. This is exam 2, problem number 5. In this problem, they give you the following function in terms of f of x and g of x and random other x's, and they want you to go ahead and tell them what is the derivative equal to at 1, given the following information. They tell you that f of 1 is equal to 2, f prime of 1 is equal to negative 1, g of 1 is equal to negative 2, and g prime of 1 is equal to 3. So first we need to derive, and then plug in 1, and then look up the information from all these values here on the table. So taking the derivative of this is just like taking the derivative any other time. Here you can see that we probably want to go ahead and either do a quotient rule or a product rule. So let's just go ahead and do a quotient rule. That would be low times the derivative of the top, and the derivative of f of x would just be f prime of x. We don't know what the derivative of f of x actually is, but we can represent it as f prime. That's low derivative of high minus high derivative of low, which should just be 2x. And this is all over the bottom squared, which gives you x to the 4th power. So that's the derivative of this part. Then we can just go ahead and go plus the derivative of that part. And that's going to be a chain rule. Take the derivative of the outside, leaving the inside alone, and then work your way in. So that's going to be g prime of x squared times 2x. Took the derivative of the outside, so you got g prime, leaving the x squared alone, and then multiply by the derivative of x squared, which gives you 2x. So this is the complete derivative, and now we just need to feed 1 into everything. So technically we could just write an x here. Then h prime of 1 would be, okay, well, where you see the x by itself, those are just going to go to 1, because 1 to anything is just 1. So this goes away, and you're just going to be left with an f prime of 1 minus, this will just be 2, and this is going to be f of 1. So this is f of 1 times 2. And that was all over just 1. So we can just leave it like this. Plus, and then over here you have, well, 1 squared is 1, so this is just going to be g prime of 1. And then times 2. And now we just have to go ahead and refer to the chart and look up what these values here are. So f prime of 1 was negative 1. We have negative 1 minus 2 times f of 1. And f of 1 was just 2. So 2 times 2 is 4. Plus, and then finally, 2 times g prime of 1. G prime of 1 was 3. We never used g, but that's fine. No one said we had to use all of them. So g prime of 1 is 3. 2 times 3 is 6. So then you have minus 1, minus 4, plus 6. And that gives you 1 as your final answer.